We're live.
We're live.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, we gotta cuddle or push this thing back.
Yeah. This is already weird even for me, just being opposite sides.
So we decided to celebrate exactly 377 subscribers to switch sides.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's not gonna work out. We're not gonna stick with this. It's
Probably
gonna
not.
go back to the other format sooner than later. In the instance video, we shot it, and I had meant to put the instance on the other side.
Really?
So I had said, "Oh yeah, on my right here," like
Yeah.
multiple times, and I had to cut it because I had done all the work, and it was like, "Oh, that doesn't help." So
That's great.
yeah,
Need
it's
that.
it's not hear ourselves talk about
Yeah.
ourselves and then talk about
Alright.
ourselves and go forever. I mentioned instance. You want to start with the instance stuff?
We might as well then.
So all right, cool. So I want to hype up the instance video that we did about a week ago. It came out.
Mhm.
I like that video a lot.
I do too.
I think there's a lot of good information in there. We're massive instance fans. We think it's great, and we think you guys should try it. I think I don't recommend running it 24/7. I mean, if you can, you want to, you should. But otherwise, I think it's more about pick your spots, and we kind of tell you how to do that. I also have a Game Press article out, which I'll link in the comments here. About incense, and I'm really proud of it. So
Yeah,
I hope you
it's
guys
a great
read it.
article. It
Thank
really
you, I
is.
appreciate it. Yeah, no, I hope you guys check it out. There's a lot of, I did a bunch of research, so I knew a lot about it. But as I dug in and learned more and more about it, there's a lot of neat little tricks you can do. And after we filmed that video, but before the article came out, I went to California,
Mhm.
and I really learned how to manipulate it
Yeah.
with like finding certain biomes and
Mhm.
just like
Where to drop it.
the California video is gonna come out at some point because I love it. But there was one part where instance was going trap inch low tat over and over
That's
again.
awesome.
Yeah, it was great. I was really happy about it. So
Yeah, I mean, you sold me a long time ago on incense.
Yeah.
So I wound up buying 2 of the 25 packs.
Did you really?
recently. Yeah. Well, when I was doing my dust grind,
Okay.
I was running that the entire time with my star piece while driving around the city. Like it was just
I
constant.
was
stuff.
devastated when the new boxes had lucky eggs instead of
Yeah.
statuses.
Yeah. Oh, hi, baby.
We got a cat coming in here. So I saw the box, and it's by far the best box they ever put out. And my boycott's over. I put some money in. I bought 3 of them, I think. So I have 75 lucky eggs I have to use now, which will be hilarious.
Yeah, I was up to over 100 because I with the other boxes
Yeah.
and the combination of these boxes, I was
Yeah.
up to 180 raid passes.
Because you do the incubators
So,
too, so the last
yeah,
boxes were
yep,
awesome for
yeah.
you. So I love 74-cent incubators compared to everything else.
Yeah.
I think or not incubators, raid passes.
Hmm.
It's a good deal. I really wish they threw incense in there instead.
Yeah, I would agree.
But that's a hell of a box.
It is. It really is worth it. If you haven't gotten it, get it. You're not gonna. I don't know if that you'll see raid passes cheaper than that.
I mean, they 80 cents each was the cheapest
Yeah.
before, or
Yep.
80 coins each. So it's a good deal.
And speaking of incense, I wound up using that for community day as
Oh,
well
absolutely.
too. So I got some extra Dratini spawns because of it. So-
Yeah, I got one of my shinies off incense.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did not get any of my shinies off incense, but 3 times Stardust for a Dratini.
How many
So,
shinies did you catch?
Got 6.
Me also.
I what was the somebody got what 15 that we heard of?
Yeah, he got 15 when
Yeah.
he started in the park and then he drove.
I mean, still 15
Yeah,
is still
so
insane.
crazy.
Though.
In our
It's
park, we
insane.
had an 11 and a 10, which I
Yeah,
thought was
which
really,
also,
really
yeah.
amazing. I mean, Natalie from our group is the one who ended up getting 10.
Yeah.
And there was a point where she just started yelling, like, "Oh, I got one! I got another one! I got
Another one,
And I
yeah.
thought she was joking, and
14.
she wasn't.
Who got 14, Mix? You didn't get 14.
Yeah, Mike V got 14.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Mike V's kid.
Yeah.
Apparently, you watch. It's awesome. I don't know if you know that story, but Mike Kid was watching like trainer tips on YouTube, and he came in all of a sudden, and we were on.
Oh, really?
And Mike's like, "I know those guys."
That's awesome.
Yeah. So hi, Mike V's kid.
So more about community day.
Yeah. How many Dratinis did you catch?
I think it was 144.
Okay, I got 150.
Yeah,
really
and
proud.
I
151.
I
151.
wound up slowing down a little bit too because I was like walking with some of the people that don't walk quite as fast and just
Yeah.
actually enjoying the community day and stuff. My goal was to get the 3 shinies. So after I got the 3, it's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll just walk. Obviously I'll try for better ones. And
Well, you
stuff
got the
like
nice
that,
AR photo too, which was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I
So
did. So
I ain't Paul's for any of that stuff.
yeah,
Go. I was there with my 9-year-old, and we trucked it.
You
the
were
whole
trucking
time.
it.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were gone for a while because
Yeah.
we didn't see each other for such a long
And
time.
then
so-
we had a loop where we would hit the different parts of the park and then the
Mhm.
parking lots in a 30-minute interval every
Mhm.
time, so we wouldn't miss any spawns.
Yeah.
And we killed it. And I was impressed by him. Like he went hard. For
He
3
was,
hours.
yeah.
It was raining on the East Coast.
It was I was a muddy mess. By
Yeah.
the way.
Oh,
It was amazing.
we the admin to our Discord had gone there the day before and said, "Do you really want to do this, guys?" And it turned out like it was awesome.
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot. I think it made it more fun and like brought everybody together a little bit more, trucking through the mud.
Yeah, I know. I'll remember
Yeah.
it forever. And
Yeah.
the best part is Michelle did the laundry and not me, so I didn't have to worry about that.
These are actually the sweatpants I wore that day.
Did-
So yeah, I cleaned them already.
It's
They're good
exciting.
to go. So
Exciting. There's not a live shot of the sweatpants, but I will tell you, he's wearing sweatpants.
and they're clean.
Confirmed. Yeah, definitely. I mean, they look clean. I evolved like I think 4 Dragonites that day.
Yeah, I only did the one because I didn't really have like a good one. And
Yeah.
Draco to me like isn't, as good. Like
Yeah.
it's not as worth it to me. So it's nice to have my shiny to have it. I'll throw it in gyms.
Right.
But my dragon team is gonna have
Right.
it's
I
it
ma-
just wasn't gonna be part of the game.
I got a 15-3-15 shiny, and I maxed it. Right now it has Echo Meteor. I think I'm gonna move it to Outrage instead.
Outrage, yeah.
Yeah, it's top 12 for me. It gets play in my raise right now when I
Yeah.
fight against Ray, so it's pretty cool. That was such a fun event.
I think it honestly has been their best one yet.
Yeah,
It really was a lot of fun.
3 hours of just fun, and
Yeah.
I mean, I get excited when I see Dratini. I had hundreds and hundreds of candy before
Yeah.
the event started, and I was still excited about every single one I
Yeah.
saw.
It was pretty cool seeing that many Dratini all over the map. So
Yeah, no, very very cool.
and that's going to lead us into our next community day.
So if you watch Trust the Cones, you know that Bill and I adore Bulbasaur and the Bulbasaur family.
My favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, Ivysaur was my favorite. Bulbasaur is in the top 2,
Yeah.
but I'm really excited. Like,
Yeah, I am too. Actually, I think I really think that they're going to do what they did with this one, and give a special move when you evolve it to Venusaur,
yeah,
and I think it's going to make it the best grass type.
I think you're 100%
I
right.
really think so. So.
I don't have a great Venusaur. I have an 87. I got very early 10 attack.
Yeah.
It was when the attack bug was there.
Mhm.
So you really 10 attack was very very hot back then.
Yeah.
I love the thing. I love fighting with it. I love when you
Mhm.
dodge and the way its butt moves
Yep.
and stuff. It's great. And I really, if they make it good and give it like an awesome move, I mean that's something I really want a part of.
Yeah, I mean, my best one right now is 14, 14, 14. So
Okay.
it's definitely,
Yeah,
gonna
mine's
be
not even
something
that
like
good.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Prediction on the special move. We were talking about that. Of course, now that I blank on it.
So it's like Frenzy Plan or something.
Yeah, I think it was Frenzy.
That's the
That sounds
rumor that
right.
I'm hearing from people who know a lot more about Pokemon than me.
Yeah, I mean, it's the one grass move that would definitely make it the top
Yeah.
grass type. So I'm definitely leaning towards that.
The reason why I think it may not be that is it's not in the game yet.
Yeah, but the shiny Dratini wasn't in the game until the day of.
Yeah, but moves are different. Moves have to come
Yeah.
out in a different way.
They got a month.
They do. They
So-
do. I think that would be if you took all 3 starters and gave them like a meta defining move. I think that would
Yeah.
be a really good thing.
I honestly I think that's going to happen
I
because
think so too.
they're just kind of useless right now,
Yeah.
and for them to be starters and be useless is
Yeah.
kind of silly. So
No, I think so too. The other thing I think they may do would be give not Ivysaur, Bulbasaur Solar Beam. Because remember the
Yeah.
cartoon, he uses Solar Beam.
Yeah.
My favorite episode ever. So, but I wouldn't be necessarily like I want to grind for.
Mhm.
But I don't even care. I just want Bulbasaur.
yeah, shiny Bulbasaur. I bet.
Yeah, for real.
And then Mixtape asked, "What color will the shiny be?" It's the colors swapped basically.
Yeah.
So the bulb is the color of Bulbasaur, and then Bulbasaur's bulb is the color he is.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
I'm colorblind, and I can tell that it's different. So,
That's all that matters.
yeah. What I like about it is it doesn't seem like it's going to be an intensive grind kind of day.
Mhm.
So the fact that they're doing XP, which doesn't matter to an awful lot of
Yeah.
people, and even though so aren't 40, a lot of them aren't trying necessarily hard. So
Yeah.
3 times catch when Bulbasaur that pops out every time is not really a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to allow me to shiny check a lot easier.
Yeah, exactly.
And then just hunt for the hundreds and just worry
Yeah.
about catching those
You know,
because
get-
I
get-
definitely don't need the XP. So.
Get some candy and take your time and hang out a little bit more than we
Absolutely.
have the last couple of weeks.
It's on a Sunday too, which is different. Some people aren't going to be able to go now. Some
Yeah.
people will be able to go.
Right.
I kind of like that they're mixing it up though to give other people opportunities.
It's during March Madness, which is brutal for me.
Yeah, well, I don't care about
Yeah,
this.
no, I'm a massive basketball fan. So
Are you?
Really? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Someone in the comments noticed my Hinky shirt and called it
I
out.
did, I
So
saw
I was
that,
really
yeah.
happy with that this week. All right, cool. I think we covered.
Yeah, we
Community
got
very
community days. So you want to do X or R?
Let's go error.
Error.
Because that kind of goes in with community day.
Yeah.
So I was long asleep, but you were out playing when the community started over in Taiwan and all the other places. So what happened?
The game was unplayable. Like
How was it
literally unplayable. So I was logged in, and then all of a sudden, just anything you tried to do, you couldn't do. You couldn't click on a gym. You'd get an error. You'd restart. You'd have to like try 3 or 4 times just to be able to get back in. And then when you were back in, you couldn't spin stops. You'd get network errors. And normally that's where the extent of the errors go when it's like the gyms or the
Yeah.
stops. It went beyond that. I couldn't click on Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it would just error out. And then eventually I couldn't even log back in.
So it lasted about 3 hours, right?
It was a good like 2 to 3 hours, yeah. And I was trying to run Lucky Eggs, Incense, and Star Pieces
Okay.
because I was doing a Stardust grind. It was supposed to be a
Okay.
24-hour Stardust grind. And I emailed them about it. I was like, hey, you guys had these server errors going on, and I tried using these, and it was completely unusable. They emailed me back. They're like, oh, yeah, sorry. That was just a temporary thing. We can't give you your items back. And I was like,
Yeah, he told me that, and I was like, that's insane
Was it
because
what?
I knew quite a few people who got their items back.
yeah. I was a little bit frustrated, I would say.
Yeah, I would say that.
So I emailed them back, and I was like, so you'd rather me not spend any more money than give me 9 items back that was your fault?
Yeah.
They emailed me back. They're like, here are your 9 items. Sorry about that. Like, yeah, you better.
Yeah. I've had a lot of luck with him giving stuff back when I've had errors. Michelle crashed on Saturday from something unrelated, and it was like it was their fault kind of
Yeah.
thing, and they didn't give her a raid pass back. It was
That's crazy.
it wasn't a premium pass. It was her.
That
daily
might
pass.
be why.
So that may be why.
Yeah, because
But,
they do look at that. I know for a fact
Yeah.
that they look at if it was the free pass or.
But, you know, I've gotten a free pass refunded before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they should.
My rule for them is if something happens that's even mildly their fault, I ask for a refund. The
Yep.
worst they can do is say no.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gotten an awful lot of incense or lucky eggs or passes back over time.
Yep.
We were in Santa Monica and something was up with the game or whatever, and I ended up getting maybe like 25 minutes worth out of a lucky egg.
Yeah.
And I wrote back and I said, hey, I was on Santa Monica. I got 25 out of 30 minutes. This really sucks. And I got a new egg.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so it's like you get 55 minutes of an egg, but there's a cat. So I think in general, like, ask. The worst they can do is say no, and you let them know when your stuff's not working, which is really important. They got to fix it.
I mean, it was unbearable. I mean, even trying to transfer Pokemon, we couldn't do that. It was error 2, error 2, error 2.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I just one Pokemon. I just want to transfer. Go away. And
Yeah.
no.
I usually there's a theory of why stuff went wrong. I didn't know of what happened there. Was it just the volume or?
I think it was the implementation of the event over there with a combination of Google, the authentication errors and
safety
stuff
net
like that.
error?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of the two of it. And
Okay.
it made it unplayable. So.
Yeah. No, I'm glad I was sleeping. It
Yeah,
sounded awful.
I actually wound up going home and sleeping for a little bit, even though my plan was to stay up and grind.
Yeah.
But whatever.
No, it
Yeah.
stinks. I thought they did a good job making it right for the people.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah,
having
they had to
extended
do
community
something.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they did. But at the same time, if I'd already been out for 3 hours and then there's a new extra 3 hours of community day, that's
Yeah.
exhausting. So
Somebody's asking for top moments of the Poke Olympics.
we can do that really fast.
Yeah, we can.
You want
we
to
can
do
get
your,
on
do your not top moment? Because last time that's why everyone saw you were in the midst of the gym competition.
Yeah, I wound up coming in 4th, which is extremely frustrating. I mean, congrats to the people that won, but sitting in gyms before the contest started kind of hurt, and it was a little bit of a oversight that we didn't know the way the badge worked.
Yeah,
And stuff
some
like
idiot
that, so.
set the rules where it was like he didn't know how the gym badge worked. He assumed it worked like a gym badge and not like a gym defended hours badge.
Yeah.
So I thought everyone was starting at the same point.
No.
And I even said, put yourself in gym so you
Yeah.
can start with 20 when it starts, not realizing that the hours from before would count too.
Yeah.
So someone had 100 days on a gym.
Yeah.
So he won. And he didn't cheat or anything. I mean, he was
No,
within the rules.
he
and
was
everything,
within the
you know?
rules. I'm not saying nobody cheated. I don't want anybody to think that. It was just a frustrating thing to grind as hard as I did, and knowing that I
Couldn't win.
probably would have won
Yeah.
if we all started at 0, because nobody was beating me and going as nuts as I was. I still finished with 7,143 hours or something like that over a 2-week time, which is
Insane. It's
Pretty
above the
insane.
maximum, right?
yeah. Because I sat in I like the night before I made sure I was
Okay,
in
cool.
some, so it wasn't much above the maximum.
So my highlight of the Olympics was there was a player up in the Doylestown area, which is like 25 minutes north of us, who I never met. Level 36 player, and he was in the Machop competition. Machamp, I did it. he was in the Machamp competition, and he would every day he'd post a better result.
Mhm.
You know, and by the end he ended up getting silver over people who
Yeah.
had like much better teams and whatever. But he, you know, he worked at it,
Mhm.
and I talked to him. The dude knows Pokebattler, and he like does simulations and everything like that. So to me, that was really impressive to see someone who no one would have ever thought would have even been involved, like, you know, get a silver medal.
Yeah.
Maybe that was my goal. So I'm writing an article about this for Game Press now. How my secret goal for the whole Olympics was to get everyone like thinking about the game better, and like, you know, when you're competing, all of a sudden you want to look and see what the best counters actually are, or what the breakpoints are, and everything. So to see it work in a few instances like that one was really, really exciting.
Yeah. Somebody was asking about X passes.
Next on our list.
We're going to get to that
Next
next.
on our
So,
list.
yep. But yeah, I mean, overall, like I liked, you know, the lower level competitions because then the kids, like your
Yeah.
son won the catch competition at the one.
Yo,
I was so excited for
My
him.
9-year-old won the catch
Yeah.
competition, and it wasn't like a BS kind of thing where people let him win. Like,
He was running around, can catch and everything.
we
Like, it was
estimate you
great.
could have caught 60 total if you did everything perfectly, and he got 56, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Awesome.
My younger one got a bronze medal.
He
in,
won a bronze,
Asphalt
yep.
solo,
Mhm.
which was pretty cool,
So,
or merit, whatever the hell it's called.
yeah.
But yeah,
So I wound up with a gold, 2 silvers, and a bronze. So
I got a handful of golds,
Yeah.
a couple silvers, a bronze.
I didn't do as many of the raids as I wanted to.
Yeah.
So that kind of hurt, but I still had fun doing it. It was overall a very fun
Yeah,
event. Like all of the events were a lot of fun.
we learned a lot.
We
can fix a lot
definitely
next time.
learned a lot to be able to include more people. We're going to have to do different divisions because some people were saying they were intimidated by like the grinders, like myself, and things like that.
Which makes sense because like some of us are out like almost world records,
Yeah.
you know, top 5 times,
Yeah.
and they're like, I can't even do this.
Yeah.
So, which is it's fine. You know, what I hope is that some of those people tried it and said, okay, I'm not that far away, and if I pump this, this, and this,
Yeah.
I can do this now. You know.
But yeah, we're gonna try and change it up a little bit to get even
Yeah.
more people included for next time.
We got a bunch
Hopefully,
of good
some
ideas.
more discords involved as well
Yes,
too.
that's one of the things I want to
Love
do.
to get the Northeast Discord involved a little bit more. I
They
mean, we
did.
had a decent amount that played along, but we want to get more.
I'd love a nice little like, you know, Bucks County versus Monco
Yeah,
versus
Northeast. Yeah, be
So,
fun.
It was cool. It was a good concept. I'm looking forward to writing about it. The article's been actually difficult to write, to be
Yeah.
honest, because I'm not really sure what I want to say in it.
Mhm.
Whether I want to make the point of here we are, like I think we're better off 14 days later as far as the game. We've all
Mhm.
advanced and stuff. Or if I want to say that this is awesome, you should do this Olympics thing. But
I
I'll
think
figure
it's a
it out.
combination of both, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it got more people involved playing differently,
Yeah.
thinking about the game differently, and wanting to short man raids where some
So-
people are just like, oh, big group, let's get it done real quick. And
Do you want to write it for me? That'd be really helpful.
do you want to get
Game Press hopefully didn't do that. I'm writing it myself.
I'm not ready.
No, I got a chunk of it done. I'll finish it tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm excited about it. It should be a cool article.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, since we had the question about it, so the question was, well, thank you for your comments. They're saying how they're surprised we don't have more views and subs. We're one of the most informative channels out there. And can we confirm the latest X-ray distribution used S213 cells?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely confirmed.
It was.
So that's 2 of the last 3 used level 13.
Mhm.
The one that didn't use level 12, and it seems like that was a bug. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the one where they came out afterwards and said, "Hey, we messed up,"
Yeah.
and everything like that. So going forward in our group, what we're doing is we're trying to diversify
Mhm.
of picking a mix of gyms to attack that include level 10s, level 12s, and level 13s. I mean, obviously, like any 13 is also in a 12 and a
Yeah.
10, yada yada. I mean, I guess the other way it would work. But this is the first time we're actually attacking some of the 13s, so
Yeah.
we'll see if we get any results from them. I would say, if possible, if you have 12s with 1 or 2 gyms, keep working on those.
Yeah. I'm excited because one of the ones that we're going to work on is pretty close to my house.
Oh yeah, there's a gap in our map where we have all these players,
Mhm.
but we had no EX
Yep.
pure target, So it's really good that we have a place for them to attack now and go for it. Our triggers have not been as successful since everything kind of changed with that screwy
Yeah.
wave.
Yeah, the amount of passes has been a lot lower, which is surprising.
Yeah, so there's one raid in our area where it seems that greater than 95% of people got passes.
Yeah, I think that's the only one, though.
The other ones all seem like 30 to 40%.
Yeah.
I don't have good stats on a lot of them. They a lot of it happened when I was away, so I
Yeah.
wasn't kind of keeping tabs on it. We got a good system now going forward.
Yeah, I went to the one at Roslyn.
Yeah.
And I think there were 10 people total.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know I rated that multiple times. I know
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of people
I was
rated
there.
it. And I was really surprised at how low of a number it was.
Yeah, even my son, both my kids got one for Ardsley
Mhm.
coming up, and I was surprised by how few got it. And the people who got it were not the ones who hit Ardsley a bunch
Yeah.
of times. Like, I
Yep.
mean, I hit it I haven't been back that long, but I hit it a few times.
Yeah.
And
I hit it a bunch.
I'm not
So
gold there yet, but I'm getting there.
I'm gold. Those were two of my first gold gyms.
Yeah.
So
Incidentally, I think the gold gym thing's going to matter sooner than later. So if there's gyms around you that you're targeting for EX raids, take the time and make them gold.
yeah.
I think I don't think the activity hurts regardless. I don't know that it helps per se. I don't know that if you attack a gym that makes it more likely to be an EX. But I don't see how it would hurt. And I think there's going to be some point where the gold gym thing is almost overcorrected for,
Yeah.
and like a bunch of people with gold gyms get passes.
I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah, well, that's the way it should be. I mean, the
Yeah.
reality is people who grind harder should get rewarded more, and the system said it did that, and it really
It hasn't shown
been a
that.
couple waves where it seemed like it did to some extent, but it really never did it to the extent they told us it did.
I still haven't gotten a pass at the gold gym yet.
I did. I got.
I
one.
have not yet.
I got
so.
one. I think
We'll see.
I think a lot of that is we targeted a lot of gyms that weren't using a lot. You know.
The raid we did had 4, and only one of us got an X raid pass. So yeah, it's the numbers have been very low.
Yeah.
So
Um,
we'll see what happens. When do you expect the next one? You think?
this week sometime.
Yeah,
I would say Thursday or Friday is my best guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if it waits till Monday, but I think it's going to happen soon.
Yeah.
I still think sponsors are your best bet by far. I think that they're making money off people going to these gyms,
Mhm.
so they're going to put them there more than anywhere else.
Now, like one thing I do want to say too about the sponsored is hit a few of them because
Mm-hmm.
you have to keep in mind that more people are hitting those sponsored raids. So the more people that hit it, yeah, you're going to get a chance at a pass, but the number of people that passes isn't going to be as great as some of the other locations just because of
Yeah.
how many people hit.
No, it's absolutely true. I mean, the one Starbucks by us is like hit super hard by people
Mhm.
and hit super hard by spoofers at the same
Yeah.
time.
So-
So the combination is there's just so many people, and there seems to be a decent amount of passes given out, but you're looking at like even when we were getting 80 and 90% win rates everywhere else, they were getting like 60% win
Yeah.
rates.
So I would still say, try and do like 4 to 5 different locations if you can.
Yeah.
So,
I think diversifying is good. The rating one gym over and over again has been so random.
mhm.
And we had a decent amount of data on it.
Yeah.
And it seemed like early on it wasn't helping at all. It may have even been hurting.
Yeah.
And then there was a couple times where it seemed like rating the same location more than once was almost guaranteeing you a pass.
Mhm.
And now since then it's kind of been, I guess the waves have been happening so fast you haven't had time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's odd. I really think that the core plan, the stuff we wrote about in Game Press and the stuff that we talked about, like it's all the same. Find the cells with a small amount of gyms,
Mhm.
target those gyms. I would say don't raid garbage. Like if you see a dugong there and you don't want a dugong, don't do a dugong just to get a pass. Even reliable gyms are not giving out raids
Yeah.
every 2 weeks anymore. So,
I mean, I've still done like a few crap raids, I would call them, just because I'm like, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get back here this week.
Yeah,
I
that's
want to
fair.
hit the gym, so I'll do this because it's convenient for
Yeah.
me. So if that's the case for you and you want to try for next, maybe do that, but I wouldn't go crazy doing the level 1s, 2s, things like that.
can I be honest? I don't think Mewtwo's that good.
Yeah, but I love them.
I love him too, but I really think that like the whole getting a pass thing, I've been more into getting a pass and figuring out how to get a pass than the Mewtwo battle itself is obviously a letdown. And then,
Well, I mean, we just 3-banned it recently a few different times.
Yeah.
So got a solid time, the one that I did.
Yeah.
Was it 47 seconds left?
yeah, we were top 5 with
So,
ours, and then
yeah.
you crushed us. I think the time's actually way higher now, just hasn't been up.
Yeah.
yet, but
mhm.
yeah, your time was good. It
Yeah.
was nice.
Yeah.
We need to get me and Bill at the raid together. That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
Our friend Mixtape has to be at the raid with us. She's a Mewtwo master.
Oh, we would crush it.
Yeah, we would do dirty,
Yeah.
dirty things to Mewtwo.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I've also cared less now that I actually caught a good one.
yeah,
That 15,
oh,
13,
he got an
15.
awesome one.
Yeah, 15, 13, 15. So now it's just like, oh, I didn't get a pass. Oh, well, I have my good Mewtwo, and he's maxed out already. He was maxed out later that day.
I had
So-
a 91 run from it. I don't think I told that.
Yeah,
to the
I
board
knew
yet.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had 6 balls. I pin apped it 6 times and golden razz it 6 times. 10 excellence, and he didn't stay in.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe I should have not pin apped, but
Probably not.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like it's true though. I mean, like I have a Mewtwo and Max and everything, and I use him so infrequently.
Well, you saying that, let's talk about what bosses you think are good.
All right. So I've been doing a lot of research going forward into what's good long term.
Mhm.
And when you look at the counters for every potential boss, it's always Kyogre, Groudon, or Rayquaza over and over and over again. And guess what? They're all there right now.
And you're excited about it. I'm
Yeah.
kind of on the fence. The main reason I don't like it is because it's just some people don't want certain bosses, so trying to coordinate the
Yeah.
raids it just makes it more difficult.
Well, especially when you have an hour of nothing.
Exactly.
And then 45 minutes of let's do something.
If it was like when they had that mistake where it was just 2 hours of the boss there,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it as much. But it does. It makes it a lot harder to coordinate, and some people drop out if it's a boss they don't want and things
Right.
like that. I just don't think we got enough time with just Ray by itself as well too, which kind of disappointed me.
Yeah.
Especially because I wasn't raiding as much because of our Olympics, and I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, oh, just as soon as the Olympics are over, I'll raid. And now it's like, oh, guess what? Here's the. I'm like, oh, of
Well,
course.
I
So,
mean, it can be frustrating too. Today it was a gorgeous sunny day.
Mhm.
I did 9 raids, which is a lot for me on a weekday. And I got 1 Groudon.
yeah.
I couldn't find Groudon, you know?
Yeah.
The one I caught was awful. But I went 3 Kyogres in a row to end the day and stuff. And
That's awesome.
that part, it's awesome for me. I love it, but
Mhm.
I can understand why it frustrates others.
Yeah.
There's a 40 Facebook group that I'm in, and there were like 98 comments that were opposed to it. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I think this is great.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, the way I look at it is these are the 3 best Pokemon. Like, Mewtwo's great, Tyranitar's good, Machamp is great. So, like, those are like the core 6 or whatever. I've done it 3 times in this video already. Those are the core 6. And I don't know, like, the chance to get more candy for Kyogre.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I just, it just makes the coordination a lot more difficult. Like, they are definitely great bosses. I can use more candy. I have 1 maxed of each so far, while the Ray's not quite maxed yet. He's almost there. But, I know they're great Pokemon. They're going to be usable, so I'm not opposed to more candy of each.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm going to max 2 Rays, maybe a third.
Mhm.
I'm going to max 4 Kyogre. I think Kyogre is that good. I think it's going to be good forever.
Mhm.
And I really think that, like, I got some good ones early on, you know, and I think just having the extra candy is a big deal.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and they're horrible to catch.
The candy is the biggest part, because we were just talking about some of the stuff that we want to do possibly, and looking at my Raikus, I have some that I could pump, but I have 0 candy left, and that's a lot of rare candy to try and save up to be able to pump and max them. So
Well, everyone makes fun of me. I walk legendaries,
yeah,
and everyone's like, "Oh, what a waste of time and everything." But the reality is, like, I have my 12 Tyranitars, I have my 6 Machamp.
well, yeah,
I don't need candy for
Yeah.
anything else, and so I waited an extra 2 weeks on a certain evolution or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like, that rare candy is so freaking valuable. So to be able to, like, take one off every
Mhm,
couple days
absolutely.
or whatever, it adds up and it matters.
Yeah.
So I don't think for everyone you should be going out and walking Kyogre or whatnot. But if you're someone who has, all the candy you need, or even like can get all the candy you need for everything
Mhm.
else, like start to consider walking those legendaries.
Absolutely.
Did we do everything already?
Except Pikachu.
Yeah, so that was a surprise. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen just because of the Pokemon coming out and everything like that.
Yeah, I didn't
But-
know any of that stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
Bad about everything.
I'm so tired of Pikachu's with hats. And it's not like it's cool. Like, the shinies are cool. I don't care if I get one or not.
Yeah.
You really want one.
I love Pikachu's with hats.
But
I'm just going to stop you for a second. I love Pikachu's with hats. Niantic, if you're watching this, more Pikachu's, more hats.
Squirtle Squad Squirtle.
Oh, yeah, I don't get why they don't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, just take my wallet out
Come
and
on.
throw the money and everything.
Seriously,
Make it rain. Like, that
yes.
would do it.
Yes.
And that's a community day event they have to do.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine if, like,
Oh my God.
instead of a shiny Squirtle, they give you a Squirtle with
Oh
sunglasses?
my god, I will freak out.
Yeah.
I will freak out.
We could go to freaking, like, Bryant Park or something
Yeah.
and make sure we got enough,
Oh man, no more hats. I think the biggest thing I don't like about it is I get that they changed it to, like, people didn't accidentally transfer them, but transferring all of them is so frustrating. It takes so long.
I don't like how hard they are to catch with Plus. And even in
That
hand
too.
catching, they pop
Yeah.
out quite a bit.
Yeah. The catch rate's what, 20%?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's annoying as hell.
Yeah.
But they're adorable.
They
And,
are.
I mean,
They are.
I want more hat Pikachus. I'd like to see more hat variety. Have you seen the
Well, yeah,
party
that's.
hat?
I mean, I already have the party hat, so
Yeah.
like, it's like, all right, well, that's not new for me. I have a chance at a shiny one,
Like
but
a Pikachu with a Pikachu hat would be pretty cool.
that would be
Like, or like Pikachu with a Pikachu hat.
Squirtle Squad Squirtle.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Anytime you're getting 300 Stardust from a catch instead of 100,
Yeah.
that's a positive thing for me.
That definitely, that makes me want to catch them a little bit more. But then,
Yeah.
like, I just try and transfer them immediately because when I go through my list later
Yeah.
on, trying to, I'm just like, I can't mass transfer any of these. Like,
No, and then if you're out for a while, you'll get like 50 of them.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
it's,
and I
again,
have 1,500 Pokemon storage, so like I let it build up for a good bit,
Yeah.
and then like I go through everything, and then when I transfer, it's just like, all right, let me do these first, get this out of the way. But yeah, besides that, I like all of the little mini events they've been doing a lot too. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
they've been more engaging. I
Absolutely.
think kind of get like different things happening all the time, and that's good. And the communication they have had, like saying, "Hey, we messed up this EX Pass thing," was good.
Yeah,
Um,
I was really surprised.
I was surprised too.
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna hear.
I would much prefer to hear like, "We didn't mess it up. Here's lots of passes."
Yeah.
But until that happens, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Well, I think we covered pretty much everything. Does anybody have
It's
any
a short one
questions or
today.
anything? Any questions for us? I'll give you a couple seconds to ask.
Let's do a live stream of what's at my house right now.
Oh man.
I get 4 spawns an hour, and 2 of them will be here right now. Look at this live stream. There's a Pikachu with a hat, and a Pikachu with a hat.
Let them load up on my screen.
Think I can catch it?
I would hope so.
Let's go. I'm gonna raspberry it. Never do that. And I'm going ultra curve.
Should we catch with our noses?
No, say that for another video. We have a fun catching game video that was it before we actually did it the first time.
He's not shiny.
No, I got one more click and see if it's shiny. Looks like there's no questions, so we don't have to have them watch us catch Pikachus.
But why not?
It has a hat.
It's not.
Clearly
This one is not
a
shiny.
hat.
I caught it though.
Mine was not mine. Neither were shiny.
Let's check the second one.
I did good on Community Day. In general, I'm really bad at shinies.
Not shiny.
Not shiny. I am so glad of not seeing me miss like 5 throws on this Pikachu just now. It's like rhythmically hopping to screw me up over and over again.
Is he gonna stay? No. I think this is the first time like people have watched us actually try and catch things live. Though.
We really, at some point, want to borrow an Android phone or something so we can live stream like our adventures and stuff. We have fun when we grind. It's pretty good.
What locations being considered for next community day? Well, for ours, we're thinking of probably one
Yeah.
near like Philly ish. I don't want to say anything yet because we're gonna wait and see if there's a Bulbasaur nest. If there's a Bulbasaur nest, I think that might be a huge consideration as well.
So think about it. If you have a Bulbasaur spawning park already, and then you have all Bulbasaur spawning, you could really clean up. I think if a park has a nest already, that could limit the amount of like event spawns you get, and therefore it kind of knocks it off a little bit. So that's something we're considering. I think this event is not as important per se as other events.
Mm-hmm.
Like for the Dratini event, we wanted to maximize spawns. This is going to be more about maximizing fun.
Absolutely.
So it's a little different from our perspective. If you don't want to join us, there's going to be 100 other options to go a lot of other places. And I mean, I don't know if I said this on video yet, but I've said it to everyone I've talked to. If you really want to maximize Community Day, get out and drive.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It's not fun. It's not community-ish unless you have
Yeah.
like a really, really big car, I guess.
Mhm.
But if you get that maximum number of spawns and you can click on a lot of things that could be shiny,
Mhm.
that's the way to really maximize it. That's not what either of us want. You know?
Yeah, no.
It's
And we get a lot of hate too for like driving around and playing and things like that. And even in the incense video, we got a comment about, that's great if you're driving around. Well, I know it's not the way the game was designed,
right.
but it's the way the game works. So if you're gonna maximize on it, it's the way you got to do it. Unfortunately,
And I don't think either of us ever drive just for incense.
no.
It's like we're out doing something.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll throw it on if I'm driving
a
around.
lot of
and
my
doing
use of
stuff.
incense is like on the way to Philly.
Yeah,
Often to get out and play once
get
I
out
get
and
there.
play.
You
Yeah,
know?
yep. Mhm.
Or when we're doing like raids and hopping between them,
Yeah,
it's a really
absolutely.
good time to pop in. Or stuff.
I mean, we do a lot of driving and playing, but I think majority.
Warm is one thing versus cold. It was nice and pretty warm that day.
It was warm. Yeah.
If it was cold, I would have been in the car.
Yeah. Well, I don't see any questions or anything like that. So thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, absolutely. We have videos coming out very, very soon.
Hey, Orlando, what's going on? I hope to get back out there soon. That was fun. They have a great group down there as well too.
Yeah.
I'm still a part of their Discord and stuff. So
Okay, cool.
I'll definitely have to get back down there again and raid with you guys. I saw Holly just got X Pass
it's
down there, so that she'll be joining you guys up again soon. So it's pretty exciting.
I'm gonna go probably this year or maybe early next year.
Yeah.
We had an incident in Universal, ended up getting free passes
Yeah.
to come back. So I'm looking forward to getting back down there again.
Yeah, it's an amazing place to play down there. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun down
You
there.
went to Kissimmee Lakefront Park, right?
Yep.
We never
Mhm.
really talked about this.
Yeah, I
That
did.
park is so great. I really like it.
Offer still stands to join us. Hey man, I'll absolutely be down there. So I'll let you know when I can make it my way down.
Let's make that a Trust the Cones video. Let's go to Orlando.
together?
Go to
All right.
Orlando. Do a Universal Day with the Orlando crew.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen.
No, for real. Like I'm
Yeah.
not kidding at all.
Neither am I.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, thanks again, guys. Appreciate everybody watching. We'll have some actual videos coming out again soon too.
We're close on a couple.
Yeah,
too.
we're close.
Yeah.
But then most likely live stream next week.
I don't know.
Most likely.
Yeah.
We just
He's
pop up.
Chaos Bill, so we can't have like a scheduled like day. But if you notice, our live streams always start at 8:30.
8:30.
So-
Yeah, that's one thing we can do.
Yeah. So that's not chaotic.
All right. Well, thanks again, guys. Have a good night.
See you later.